In today's video, I would like to say this, people. We are not discussing Rumi or Big Sister Blue Ivy or disrespecting Beyonce family in no way. I want to be clear. This is my opinion. This is me using my discernment, which we all have the gift of discernment. And if you lack it, ask God and he will generously give you. That's what the word of God says. So we are not downing the Carters, okay? I'm just giving my opinion. And for anybody that has something to say on the lines of why people discuss children. Well, we only are able to discuss children if the parents are showcasing them. Then us as humans, our brains form an opinion. And if we share our opinion on children, then we should do it with integrity and having morals, right? We don't want to bash children. So that's not what I'm doing over here. I just want to be clear on that. But I noticed something, and this was yesterday. Well, I don't know when y'all guys want to hear it. So this could be a couple days from when this thing that I had really strongly noticed concerning Blue Ivy and Rumi. So real quick, with that being said, welcome back to the Reawaken Podcast. I am your host, B. If you are new here, please check out the description box for more information on the Reawaken Podcast. Okay, so let's jump into it. We know that Blue Ivy been on tour with her mom, from the springtime. And tour just wrapped up most recently in the month of August. I believe it was August the 1st or maybe July the 31st. The tour wrapped up. The Cowboy Carter tour wrapped up, which I thought was cool. I really don't know the Cowboy Carter album. Well, I don't know the name of the album. It may not even be the name of the album. See what I'm saying? I don't know her most recent album, this Cowboy album. I heard it was good. I don't know any songs of it. To be honest with you, Beyonce lost me when she came out with Lemonade. I haven't been interested ever since. Just my opinion, guys. My opinion. So with that being said, first time Blue Ivy toured with her mother. It was great. She was on point with the moves. You could tell she was nervous. She got a lot better over time. And then when she wound up touring this time, she snapped. She said, "Oh, what was being said? How I'm doing it?" Like, she came out with a different attitude, and she gave confidence and this tour performance. So I'm here for it. And we also got to see Rumi. I think her name is Rumi. Yeah, Rumi. We also got to see Rumi. Rumi was making an appearance on the tour. So here what I got to say. A lot of the fans are saying that, Blue Ivy is the next Beyonce. I don't think that's the truth because it would never be another Beyonce. Blue Ivy is Blue Ivy. But I personally think it's Rumi. So here what I got to say. We know that I don't know Blue Ivy can sing. We barely hear her talk. But for what I know, she just started dancing. And for what I know, Rumi doesn't sing or dance. I'm not sure. I don't live in their house. These are just my opinions from what people like to show the public. And we cannot help but to form an opinion subconsciously or consciously because we're humans, right? So with that being said, I don't know if Rumi sang or danced, but I do know. Well, I don't know. My opinion is I think Rumi has star quality for the times that we are in. What do I mean by Rumi has star quality, right? Because the world usually identifies star quality as a combination of traits, including charisma, right? Stage presence, and the ability to captivate and engage an audience, right? Making someone stand out, right? Usually that's what the world identify as. You have that it factor. You have that star quality. But let me tell you, what do I mean by Rumi have star quality. I'm not really talking about from the world perspective. I am talking about from God's perspective, what I see. See, real quick, let me speak this piece real quick. The Reawaken Podcast, once again, is to wake people up again. As long as we are living, we are taking in new information, we are learning, and revelation is being brought to us. So let me explain to you guys, what do I mean by Rumi have star quality? When we think about the word star, that is written in the Bible several times. So biblically, what does that mean? A star. What does that mean biblically? When we associate the word star to a human, what does that mean biblically? Not just in the world. That's what I'm talking about for Rumi. A divine guidance, prophecy, hope, and judgment. Now, what does that look like? I have no idea. I'm not God. But my discernment immediately went off. When I was watching somebody else's video, it went off. It was going off when I was watching Rumi. Her star is something that I think her own parents would not necessarily, it would take people by surprise. It would take people by surprise. Blue Ivy gives me more of her mother's energy. You could tell she definitely admires her parents. You could tell she's definitely obedient to the most part to her parents. It really shows in her mannerism. And I saw that on this tour, especially with her handling Rumi on the stage with Beyonce. But I got to see Rumi personality, one of the twins' personality, because we don't see them as often. And Rumi has star quality. Even if she can't sing, even if she can't dance, there is star quality in Rumi. The people actually adore Rumi. Rumi had such a warm heart, genuine personality on the stage. Such a fearless, I don't want to say a careless, such a fearless attitude on the stage, unlike Big Sis when she came out to tour the first time. I can tell Rumi just likes being herself and is authentic. I really think Rumi has the star quality. And the reason why I'm saying that, because a lot of people is putting it on Blue Ivy, and because she's dancing and touring with her mom. And look, this is just my opinion. Who knows? It could be. But I really think as Rumi grows up and grow into herself and find herself, I really think it's Rumi that's the star quality. She just have to figure out the gift, the talent, and start making her way up to the forefront. But once again, my opinion, what do I really know? And some people may say, well, of course, Rumi has this fearless attitude because she is autistic. Now, allegedly, she is autistic. Now, hear me out. We really don't know if Rumi autistic. I don't have nothing against autistic. Actually, one of my kids are autistic, so I have nothing against that. But regardless of what diagnosed and what she's diagnosed with or not, literally, I can see that there is star quality in Rumi. She just have to navigate and find the gift and the talent that lies in her. But it's there. She has the people attention. She has the genuineness. You could tell she genuinely wanted to be on stage. Not saying Blue didn't, but I'm just saying for her age, you could tell she genuinely wanted to be on stage. She didn't care about structure. She was being her. And once again, that fearless attitude, the people was loving her. I can see that in her as she grows and develops, that it will be Rumi. You know, a lot of the people is focusing the attention on Blue and maybe even the parents. I just don't want nobody to count Rumi out. There is star quality that is lying inside Rumi. I just don't know exactly what that is. Well, that's all I have today. So I'll see y'all on another video.